I'm Katrina and this is So in Tare, and today we are planting flowers. My whole front yard, my goal was to make a meadow at one point, and one year it was full of flaxseed. Now for that I got flax from the store and just threw it out and it worked. I can't find that batch though, but I do have this really old packet of seeds. We're gonna throw this out and see what comes up with flax. And to add to that, we have some columbine, bachelor's button, and bee balm that we're going to do the same to. Now, the thing about these is that all of these grow and they release their seeds, and they have really small seeds and they come down to the ground. The rain waters them into the ground and then they grow. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure if I can take you out in the rain. We'll see if I can figure out something. Alright, I have some little packing stuff I'm going to try putting on top. Let's see if that works. You can see all sorts of borage coming up. Most of those are borage. There's a few flax seeds in there coming up. And we're going to put out some more. Put your little umbrella back on. Alright, so here are some flax seeds. And you can get them from the store, like the kind you would eat. These are more native mix. And I'm just gonna kind of throw them wherever. And that's how you do, just broadcast it. Alright, same for the columbine. Now columbine typically grows in kind of cooler areas, so not sure how this is going to work, but I'm gonna kind of aim underneath the trees over there. The camera's umbrella is on, so I can't see what I'm pointing at, but I'm going to try and get it closer to those trees so that it has a little bit of shade, and we'll just see how it goes. And that's what those seeds look like. I don't know where you guys can see it. Alright, there's the columbine. Now bee balm I have had out in the front yard before, but I did it as a plant, not from seeds. So I'll be interested to see how that comes up. Whoop, that is a lot of seed. Okay, put that back. Alright, we'll just see how that goes. One more is bachelor's button. Now I have had seeds for this for a very long time, and I don't think I've ever planted them. I was going to plant them in my park strip before I planted the irises, but I'm just going to see how these work. There's those seeds, and you literally just throw these. Like, you could start them if you wanted and then throw them out, but you can just throw them. Now, one other seed that you can do this with if you don't freeze is chia. I have had it start, but then of course it froze. So that does start. You can broadcast it just like I've been doing. Hopefully this all came up. What I'm doing is I'm putting seeds in my hands and just throwing it. And it works for a lot of seeds. Alright guys, look at this. This is in the front pathway. And look what we have. You guys know what that is? There's some plastic here for some reason. You know what those are? They're in the pathway. That's not where they need to be. I need to dig them up and move them. This happens every year. This is nasturtiums. They usually grow up here, and their seeds fall down here. So I actually had a bunch of nasturtium seeds that I forgot I had, so I bought new ones. But all sorts of different kinds. I really like this kind and this kind. So this grows really well in the front yard, but in the past I have always grown this just throw in the seeds, let nature do what it does, and not watered it, which is not really the right way to do it, but for some reason that's the perfect place. It always grows well, and then it dies off, you know, when it starts getting warm. So what I'm doing this year, I'm going to actually plant these in a place where it's going to get water. So my archway over the front, can't really see it in the rain, but my archway over the front is going to get planted with that. I don't have the soil in those beds yet, so I'm not going to do that today. But rainwater is the best water for your plants. So I actually have a wheelbarrow in the back that's filling up with rainwater, and I'm going to use that on those beds once I get soil in there and planted. But I wanted to show you guys the varieties that I have, and I am going to plant some right here, just because I know it's a good place for it to grow, and I'm going to plant maybe a couple seeds from each variety, or maybe one seed from each variety, we'll see, and just to get them started, because I know whenever plants show up in my yard, that's when it's time to plant. Like right now, I have a bunch of borage in the yard. If you wanted to plant more borage, now's the time to do it. I don't need more borage. But you can also, if you have too many of that, you can you can sell it, you can give it away, you can share it, you can pick it and eat it, you can use it in salads, you can use it in the tzatziki sauce that I made last year. I think it was last year. Anyway, it was earlier this year, I think. I made tzatziki sauce out of dried borage leaves. You can do the same with fresh. It tastes like cucumbers. You can replace that in your recipes. It's too early for cucumbers, but you have borage. So I'll put a link up in the description, or up in the description. No, I'll put a link up in the corner, and you'll be able to see that recipe and substitute for fresh as needed. So anyway, just wanted to share that, and that I'll be putting some of these seeds in the ground. Now I do have a bunch of flax that I set up here, and it looks like it's starting to rot, which is good organic matter. I'm just going to plant those seeds right into that, and that will grow nicely, and we know that will happen because they grow nicely in the wood chips, like that and those over there. Now I've tried to get rid of this and this. I know people like them, but I don't. So they've been dug out several times. I guess that's something I should probably sell, right? Alright, so we have Empress of India. This is a good, yummy variety. Do a couple of those seeds here. And for these, oh, I forgot I have daffodils there. Or, not daffodils, what is it called? Anyway, that's a bulb that's coming up, but, well, we'll just plant it next to it and see what happens. So these really don't have to go into the ground that far. I mean, look, there's seeds there, right there from last year. I'm just kind of push them down, see how they grow. So this one is Alaska variegated. Having variegated leaves are kind of fun. I think I'll just kind of tab these down here. Now for some reason these really like to grow in this bed, so I'm expecting them to do well. Fiesta blend. Has a little bit bigger seeds. These seeds are edible too. When they're fresh, they're very spicy. We'll do some butterscotch. Personally, I like the darker ones better, and they have a better flavor too. But variety's good. These also have a smaller seed. All right, let's do one more variety. Let's do black velvet. So some of these seeds don't look great, but we're gonna try them anyway. I think this might be an older seed packet. All right, there we go. They're planted. All right, go plant yours in the rain. Have fun. Share this with someone who might be a little late in planting, like I am. And go for it and just broadcast your seeds. Easy planting. Didn't take time at all. Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe and share with someone. And we'll have a wonderful flower garden. Thank you.